Your entertainment station on 693 or 909 Radio 2.
We present a brand new series starring Ernie Wise, Janet Brown, Hugh Paddick, and John Glover, with music from Helen Shapiro and the Peter Moss Band. It's Wise on the Wireless, and here's the man without whom we wouldn't have Ernie Wise. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to the show. It's really great to be back, and I'd like you all to know that I'm very, very handsome. I'd like to begin the show by treating you all to something very special. I'd like to sing for you Yesterday. Yesterday. Thank you. You know something? People often stop me in the street and ask me, but I never let them. But have you ever noticed that when you complain about something, people don't pay any attention? That's why Des O'Connor's still singing. But there's only one really effective way to change anything in this country: bribe a politician. But is this good for Britain? More to the point, could it be good for me? I decided the time had come for earnest government surplus Wise to go into politics.
Colonel Bonk here, Singe and Bedpurse, reporting for duty, Mr. Wise.
Ah, Colonel, I've got some great news.
Oh, the Vice Squad have dropped the charges against me, have they?
No, I'm going to run for Parliament.
Oh, tremendous, Mr. Wise. Can I run as well?
Certainly not.
Oh, in that case, I'll take off the rubber shorts and the gym slip.
Colonel, you've been running my business affairs for some years now, but I've never inquired into your past.
Well, now, let me see. I was first discovered on the playing fields of Eton.
Really?
I got off because a friend of mine was the judge.
I see it. And then you joined up?
Yes, I served in the British Army for nearly 20
years.
Minutes.
Well, Bonky, I've decided to make you my campaign manager. I'm desperate to get into the House of Commons.
Ah, I went there once in the Spectators' Gallery.
And what happened?
Made a spectacle of myself.
Well, let's just put that to one side.
That's what the people in the gallery said.
Nobody move, I'm an accountant. It's me, Maurice Besler, financial advisor to Wise Enterprises PLC.
Look, if I'm to become a politician, I'll need your help.
You want to be a politician? What for?
Because I want to change things.
So go to Marks and Spencer's like my Auntie B. She goes there all the time. Always changes.
Will this be the first time you've been a parliamentary candidate, Mr. Wise?
No, I stood at the last election. I would have won too, but Morris took 10% of my votes.
Expenses.
But this time we shall not fail. What I need is a surefire way to win.
I know. Get a blue skirt, a blonde wig, and call yourself Maggie.
And what will that get me?
About the same as it got me 20 years.
Listen, as I see it through my money-tinted spectacles, what we need is publicity. Mr. Wise Obe, have you ever done anything politically outrageous?
Well, I once got into trouble with a policeman outside 10 Downing Street.
Ah.
Did you harangue him about the government's policies?
No, my poodle bit him on his behind. Now then, let's go out and meet the people. Vote Ernie Wise, OBE, your Ernie Wise Cheese and Wine Party candidate. Remember, for a better, brighter tomorrow, vote Ern.
I think it's working, Mr. Wise. People are taking notice.
Hey, I think you're right. They keep staring at us.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wise, it's no good.
What is it, Colonel?
I'm not pushing this pram any further.
Now we've got to find another way to get the public's attention.
Well, you could try stopping people in the streets.
I tried that once.
What happened?
She charged me 50 quid and left me breathless. Oh, I'll never forget you, Madame Lullabelle.
Oh, I know. We'll do some door-to-door canvassing. Let's try this one.
And leave the heated rollers alone, Dennis. I haven't done my legs yet. Yes? What do you want, little man? It's not Bob a Job Week, is it?
Good morning, madam.
Bless me boils, Madame Lulabelle. It's me, Bonker.
Oh, corks. It's the man with the flapping pack-a-mac. Come in quick before someone sees you. Now then, Shorty. What do you and your little friends want?
Well, I am your Ernie Wise party candidate, and I was wondering if you'd vote for me.
Well, I don't really think...
I'd make a very good
if
MP.
If I might just be allowed to finish. It's a question
Look,
of...
just say yes or no.
Mr. Wise, you have asked me a question. Please let me answer it.
I'm sorry. Go on, then.
I've forgotten the question now.
It's very simple. I want you to help me to get into Parliament. I want to do things for my country. I want to improve the lot of ordinary people. But most of all, I want power. Power! Power!
Well, stick your fingers in the wall socket. It's the way I tell them.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, I must just say to you that you're totally inexperienced. And in my opinion, you will be politically embarrassed.
Oh, we're used to that. Mr. Wise, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Well, it must be when my poodle bit the policeman outside number 10.
Mrs. T?
When my policeman kept swearing because he'd been bitten by a poodle.
I see. Colonel Bonky.
Well, I was outside number 10 wearing this poodle costume.
Oh, no! I've always admired all those great explorers. Columbus, Livingstone, Claire Rayner's husband. And I've always been particularly fascinated by the vast frozen wastelands. Comes from doing summer seasons at Scarborough. So I decided I would lead the first expedition to the South Pole. Ah, I hear you cry. What's so special about that? Well, I'll be doing it in swimming trunks. That should stop me hanging about. Keep going, chaps. Oh, I feel like a packet of frozen peas.
Don't mention frozen pea. I'm bursting.
Here we are, chaps. Another 2 miles and we'll be at the South Pole. Oats?
Not recently, sir.
Make camp.
Righto, sir. Ooh, this frost is playing havoc with me split ends.
Captain Wise, OBE, what should I do with the dog?
Husky.
What should I do with the dog?
I say, Scots, what on earth have you got on?
You said I had to wear a parka, sir.
I meant a coat, not a fountain pen. Anyway, you're supposed to be wearing a swimming costume like me.
Yes, but sir, aren't you cold in that bikini?
Of course not, porridge. I've got you 3 to keep me warm.
You mean?
Yes, Scots, porridge, oats.
Look, over there, an igloo.
Oh, thank God, I've been dying for an egg all day. Follow me.
Here we are at last, inside the igloo.
Ah, radio acting, I love it.
Captain, it's full of seals.
But what are they doing in here?
Beethoven's Fifth, I think. Listen.
Gosh, I wish I'd got my camera.
Why? Is it specially adapted for Arctic conditions?
Of course, it's a Polaroid.
I can't take any more of this. I just can't take any more of this. I'm just going outside. I may be some time.
Why?
I'm going to the post office.
Come on, chaps, we must go on and on and on.
All right.
On and on and on. I meant we must keep trudging on. Come on.
Trudge, trudge, trudge.
Now, let me just look at the map here. Good heavens!
What?
By my calculations, we're not at the South Pole at all. We're at the North Pole. Oh, no. Tragedy, doom, disaster, and despair. Such a little body and so much talent.
Captain Wise, OBE.
Yes?
Try turning the map the other way up.
What? Oh, I see. At last, we've made it to the South Pole. Hooray! This is a very emotional moment. I, Ernest Wise, OBE, KGB, and MFI, shall stick this pointed metal pole with a flag on it into the very bottom of the world.
In there!
The world's popped! Quick, Porridge! Put your lips to the hole. Try and stop the leak.
Right!
It's not working. All the air from the world's going straight into Porridge's mouth and stirring her up like a balloon.
Porridge is inflating fast. In a few moments, she'll be as big as the world, and the Earth will be nothing.
Oh, no, you know what this means.
No.
What? We'll have to live on porridge for the rest of our lives. And now I'd like to introduce you to someone about whom it was once said that the evidence didn't stand up in court. Helen Shapiro. Helen, lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Wise, OBE.
What are you singing tonight?
I'm going to be singing Never Let It Slip Away.
I'll do my best.
Thank you, darling. I talked to my baby on the telephone, long distance. I never would have guessed I could miss someone so bad. Yeah, I never would have met her a week ago, but it really doesn't matter to my heart. I know that I love him. I'm hoping that I'll never recover. 'Cause he's good for me, and it would really make me happy to never let him slip away. I feel like a kid with a teenage crush on a school day. I feel like the lead in Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, I'm a little bit dizzy, I'm a little bit scared. I guess I've never been this much aware that I love him. I'm hoping that I'll never recover. Ooh, he's good for me, and it would really make me happy to never let him slip away. I really only met him about a week ago, but it doesn't really matter to my heart. I know that I love him. I'm hoping that I'll never recover. Oh yes, he's good for me, and it would really make me happy to never let him slip away. I'll never let him slip away. I'll never let him slip away.
Lovely. Thank you indeed for that splendid duo. Well, as you probably realize by now, I've just got about everything: money, talent, a luxury timeshare apartment in Stoke-on-Trent, and of course a sprawling country estate. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called Berkshire. I have a lovely old house with a formal garden. The flowers call me sir. And of course it's there that I live the life of a country squire and stand shoulder to hip with nobility. Younger than springtime, am I? And incredibly good looking, am I? Is it me, or is there someone at the door? Enter!
Mr. Wise, O.B.E.
Ah, Huzzy, is there something you want?
Yes, sir, but I'm far too old for it now.
So what can I do for you?
There's someone to see you, sir.
Ah, good. Who is it?
It's me, sir. I'm here to remind you, sir, that chronologically speaking, the hour has arrived at which time one is obliged to habit oneself in customary manner for the rigorous and exhilarating occupation of giving chase after that four-legged rascal of the species canine, whilst mounted upon that four-legged noble animal of the species equine, sir.
It's time I dress for the hunt.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
You didn't.
And by the way, there's someone waiting to see you.
It's not you again, is it?
No, sir. No, it is your personal secretary who wants a word.
Ah, show him in, would you?
Very well, Mr. Wise. Oh, Mr. Scott, sir.
Oh, an ergedy good day to you, Mr. Wise. As a sorry hall and sorry shoes, Monica the Glen Campbell, Kyla Locals, Monica Nick, at the Midlothian, too much postponed. Okay, the noodle so touch.
You wouldn't think he came from Wigan. By the way, Scott, how did you get your first name?
My first name?
Yes, Selina.
Oh, my old grandpappy gave it to me.
I see. And what was his name?
Moira Anderson.
It's all downhill from here, folks. Talking of which, Huzzy, have you seen Lady Hermione today?
Yes, she's outside waiting to see you. I'll bring her in, shall I?
Do, yes.
Hand me the brush. Woo, woo, woo. Whip with the thighs. Whoa, whoa. Whoa there, Dobbin. Oh, gosh. What a splendid mount. This is a fine steed you lent me, Ernest.
But I didn't lend you a horse.
And what have I been riding?
Would you mind if I took off the saddle now, madam?
By the way, the girls in Pixie Troop send you their best.
Thanks, I'll wear them later.
They've also written a little ditty in celebration of this year's hunt. Would you like to hear it?
No!
Here we go, then. This is the way we hunt the fox, hunt the fox, hunt the fox. This is the way we hunt the fox on a cold and frosty morning. Bibbly bobbly botty bot, botty bot.
Yes, that'll do, Hermione, that'll do.
Bubbly, botty, bot. On a cold and I'll go and polish the silver, shall I?
No, let's get on with the hunt. Are you ready, Hermione? Selina?
Yes?
Then, Huzzy, as master of the hounds, I command you to open the kennel doors and let the hunt begin.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
I'm afraid we are without our hunting pack. We had a visit from the League Against Cruel Sports last night. They broke into the kennels and sabotaged the hunt.
Huzzy, you don't mean...
Yes, sir. They've nicked the poodle.
Cut! Still!
It's Otto von Strobelamp, the brilliant film director.
Please, not too much publicity.
Why not?
My work permit has expired.
Are we going to see your latest blockbuster?
Not while I got this truss on, no. But listen, I've made something that will run in your local cinema for at least 20 years.
What is it?
An advert for your new curry house.
Have you got the rushes?
No, I didn't eat there. Roll it!
After the film, go along to your local specialists in the finest of Indian cuisine.
This curry's wonderful.
Yes, you won't be disappointed. Relax in the friendly surroundings. Hey, away there, Abdul. Go and get us a curry, 3 pints of lager, and 7 of them big crispy things. Come on, be quick about it. A taste of India in the authentic style at
Ernie Stars, Ral, light of the Mahatma Gopal Chutney Taita Tandoori Restaurant, Slough High Street. Bring your own toilet.
Wise Pictures International, in association with Ernie Wise Universal Lavatory Cleaners, presents Reach for the Longest Battle of a Bridge Over the Great Escape from the 633 Wooden Horse Dam Busters Colditz story.
England, 1940. The Battle of Britain was over. The final score, England 1, Germany 0. So England winning on aggregate there. At Allied headquarters, the Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Air Force, Air Marshal Law, was awaiting the arrival of the most daring flying ace of them all, Squadron Leader Ernest Wise, VC, MC, DFC, and Co-op.
Ah, come in, Wise.
I already have, sir.
My God, that's brilliant. How do you do it?
I just have a feel for it.
You filthy swine! We don't want that sort of thing in the RAF. Now listen, Wise.
Yes?
I've got a very special mission for you. The filthy Boche have developed a new, devastatingly deadly secret weapon.
Crikey, what is it?
If we knew that, it wouldn't be secret, would it? All we know is that it's codenamed Big Bertha.
Big Bertha? I know that girl.
I don't think so, Wise. This one has a couple of 45-pounders at the front.
In that case, it's definitely her.
Your mission, Wise, should you choose to accept it, will be to fly over to Berlin, Germany, take a few snapshots of Jerry's secret weapon, and deliver the jolly old film back here to me. Now, the backroom boys have come up with something to help you take the photographs.
Marvellous. What is it?
A camera. Any questions?
Yes, sir. Could I see my wife before I go?
Certainly. Here she is.
Hello, darling.
There.
Control to Red Leader. Control to Red Leader. Urgent message from operations for Squadron Leader Wise.
Wise here.
Operations here, sir.
What is it?
We can do your tonsils on the 15th.
Stand by with the camera, Jack. We're going in.
Okay, Germans, what's the birdie?
We're under attack, Jack. It's ack, and flak up the back.
Number 3 engine on fire, sir.
Crumbs, this is worse than I thought.
Why?
Well, we only had 2 engines to start with. We'll have to bail out. And remember, it's vital neither of us falls into the hands of the Germans. Geronimo!
Yeah, more. Gott in Himmel. Versprung mein Stonk.
I can't stand it any longer. Can't you get someone else to whip you?
Just a little bit longer, please, Herr Squadron Leader.
All right, but who exactly are you?
I am Oberleutnant Hans Richter of the...
Sorry, there's a full stop missing
Oh,
there.
is it?
I am Oberleutnant Hans Richter of the SS.
Oh, the SS.
That's better. Now then, English pig dog rabbit.
That's me.
Since you will not talk, I am going to put you in the hands of the most evil woman in the whole of the Third Reich.
Not Eva Braun.
9, Eva Remington. She shaved me so close, I gave her her money back. Blitzen!
9. They couldn't come. Oh. It's me, Major Eva Remington. So, this is the famous Squadron Leader Wise.
When we picked him up, he was pretending to be a Polish shepherd.
And now you are going to be shot for being a spy.
But you've got the wrong man, I keep telling you. I'm a shepherd.
All right, you will be shot for being a shepherd spy.
My God, no wonder you're losing the war.
Now, you will tell us about your secret mission. If not, it's the electrodes for you.
You can't do that to me.
You can do it to me.
Oh, shut up.
With the information you provide, Herr Wise, the Führer will move nearer his ultimate goal.
Really?
Yes, Hitler has only got one goal.
So I've heard.
Talk, mate! I put 4,000 volts up you.
All right, I give in. Now, let's see. The invasion will start with a surprise naval attack on Berlin.
But Berlin is inland.
That's the surprise. Then 30,000 paratroopers will parachute into the Vatican dressed as nuns, while the RAF bomb Birmingham.
Why Birmingham?
Why not?
Thank you very much, Squadron Leader Wise. You have been most helpful. And now we are going to leave you to rot.
You can't hold me here forever. I'm British, you know.
You will never escape. Never.
Hello, sir.
My God, Wise, you're back.
What's wrong with it, sir?
No. The last report we had said you were being tortured by the SS.
I was, sir. But I knew I had to get the film of the secret weapon back to our boffins. My first attempt was to escape using a wooden horse.
What happened?
It fell at the first fence. Eventually, I escaped by impersonating one of the Germans.
Brilliant. Who were you, an officer, a guard?
No, Marlene Dietrich.
Oh. Have you got the snaps?
No, sir, it's just these serge trousers. Oh, I see what you mean. Here they are.
Right, let's take a look. The boffins should be able to figure out a way to stop Jerry ever launching this hideous thing against us. Good God, it's fantastic. So that's Big Bertha, is it? The fatherland's devastating weapon?
Let me see. Good heavens, this is extraordinary.
Why?
It is the Big Bertha I knew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that's the end of tonight's show. I'd like to leave you with a thought that's been with me now for many years, but I can't because I left it on the bus. To those of you here, there, and everywhere, good night.
That was Wise on the Wireless, starring Ernie Wise, Hugh Paddick, Janet Brown, and John Glover, featuring Helen Shapiro and the Peter Moss Band. The script was written by Martin Booth, Stuart Silver, Alan Whiting, and Malcolm Williamson in alphabetical order, and produced by Mark Robson, who isn't in alphabetical order.